Y'all need to get in tune because
It's a cultural conversation.
This is a cultural conversation.
It's a cultural conversation.
We coming to. I don't know. Allowed to record. We coming to Cornfest, so
Sure.
we'll see y'all then. But yeah, this is a nice garment. You know, it looked like the inside of some jeans right here, or some like sweats. Like I just stuck my head in some. That's what it looked like. This is flywear for 2021 to about 2026.
Funny as hell.
I'm really stoned right now. I'm really tired too.
For real?
I'm high as shit. Yeah, I'm smoking white runts. I'm only doing this because it's entertaining and we don't got a lot of meat on the bone today.
A lot of meat on the bone.
So I know y'all usually used to us coming on like this stuff, but we're doing something different. You see, I got the sleeveless, shirtless hoodie on. So it's a torso-less hoodie. So it's your boy Steph. This episode 64.5.
Logics. Oh shit.
Niggas hate because it look like I'm in a submarine.
You look in character for something like the background.
Yeah, it look like
just worked.
It look like I'm about to get on a motherfucking fresh out the submarine on the nigga. Look like the submarine helmet, the diver helmet.
Gonna start sweating.
I ain't gonna start sweating. I'm so cool that I won't sweat. That's how cool I am. But yeah, as I was saying, there's not a lot of meat on the bone. Y'all gonna see we got new things, new people, but we ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't here right now. So we ain't gonna say shit. But we could start off with the biggest bro code violation you dealt with.
Yeah. Do you have one? You could think like
I used to be like, you can't fuck this bitch or this one, like if it's a certain one, but I mean, when I lived in the St. Louis area, like that shit does not matter. Like everybody is fucking everybody because it's so tiny and you can only go so far. Motherfucker, my mans might be cousins to like half the population. So like he can only fuck like the other half of the population.
Right. It's like, bro, what you want me to do, man?
Yeah, you gonna run into somebody's ex or some shit like that. Like I remember I was talking to this one girl and like I was like, oh, he talked to her, and then he used to talk to her, and he used to talk. I'm like, fuck. So I let that go. But I don't think I really got one because, I just got like a handful of people that I actually will talk to. Yeah. And then like if y'all do something stupid, I ain't holding nothing accountable. I'm just gonna like talk shit like you stupid as fuck or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be that type of person, but it probably like that. It probably was that, like telling somebody they can't fuck somebody and then they end up fucking them.
Did it anyway. And that's happened to you more than once?
I don't know, man. These
things, as far as your knowledge,
far as my knowledge, probably like once or twice. No, you know what? I know a real one. This dude that's supposed to be my fake cousin, right? This motherfucker been my fake cousin my whole life. This motherfucker was working with my old girl. This nigga trying to fuck my bitch. Like, I'm just like, that is a bro code violation because you sitting around trying to have me call you cuz and shit. Then you asking me for rides and shit. I should have punched you in your shit if you hearing this shit. But yeah, man, I don't fuck with them. I don't fuck with none of their family, man. They all conniving ass niggas, man. Like this. But that was the biggest shit that ever happened to me. Like, you supposed to be like my cuz. It's my direct bitch. Just not no old bitch. This my direct bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with right now. You trying to fuck with her. That's goofy as fuck.
Right. No, that's hella goofy.
You had one?
It's hard to say if it's really bro code, but I'll let you decide. It's kind of a little bit of a story, but it's entertaining.
We got time.
So, we got time. So it was when I was in college, bro, and it was like three. It was three of us. We was a little crew, or whatever. So one dude was a hothead. He was a big hothead. He was the one always fighting. He was always snapping on people and the first one ready to fight for everything. So I don't remember what the hell happened one day. It was a day of a big, matter of fact, it was a phone party. So everybody was turned. It was a phone party this day. And I don't know, he got into a confrontation with somebody out in the street and he beat him up and he ran because the police was looking for him. Come to find out it was a whole stud he beat up. Didn't know. He said he didn't know. He thought it was a nigga, and then when they got their ass whipped, she was like, "I'm a girl," and then it was
probably
like,
laced her ass. He probably laced her.
Yeah, so he was on the run, and so he was hiding out basically at our crib. He didn't live there, but he was hiding out at our crib, and he used to stay with us, but it was already three of us that stayed together. So he was part of the crew, but it was me. It was actually, I was staying with Clark. I was staying with Larry and then this other dude. So we all lived there. And I don't know how many days went by, but something happened to where the police caught up with him and he had to get bailed out and shit. He came back and told us that our third roommate told on him, supposedly. I don't know how he got that information. I feel like he just kind of tried to put loose things that he couldn't make sense of together. And he just kind of blamed our third roommate. He was just like, yeah, he told. And he confronted him on his own. He said he didn't. And we asked him on the side, like, bro, did you tell for real? And he was like, nah, I didn't, I swear. And I'm like, we didn't have a reason to think he was lying. And it didn't really he didn't have a reason to tell on him. But let him tell it. He was like, he basically was saying he was hating on him and he pull more holes in him and shit like that. Like he was saying that's the reason he was doing it or whatever.
Let me tell on this nigga. That's another bit. I wanted to fuck watch this. Now, yeah. That nigga that knocked that bitch, like, yeah, that ain't even no crime. That's not even no crime. I don't think people like they would really even investigate like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, he got caught, and he got bonded. But I mean, it was assault. So, so after that, he was I don't know what happened. He was convinced that he told on him, right? So one day he came to the crib and was like, "Man, I'm a knock him out. I'm gonna knock him out." And he was in our crib saying he was gonna knock him out in our crib. And we like, no, bro, like, no, like that's not finna happen. We told him, like, don't do that shit. No, that's not cool. Like, you're not finna come in his crib, fight him, and you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He like, all right, I'ma chill. So we was like, all right, so he not on that. So our third roommate come over, and the nigga that was teed up, he played some Chief Keef, bro. He put on some music, and me and Larry was playing the fucking video game. And we just thought everything was cool. He was listening to music to blow off steam. Let alone, come to find out, the nigga's playing music to turn himself up. So, and I realized it after it happened, but in the moment, you didn't feel that because he told us, he was like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm not finna do nothing. And he, like, it was believable. So, I don't know, G, about 2 minutes of the song go by, G, and the nigga jumping up and down. The nigga cocks back so fucking hard and swings on our roommate, G. And he was sitting down too. He's sitting down, not knowing what the fuck going on, G. The man just standing there, cracks him in the face. And he fell out the chair, bro. Then they start tussling and shit. And then we break him up and we throw the nigga out. And he like, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? We like, G, like, this nigga is just tweaked. So we didn't even know what to explain because he already asked him about the situation and he already told him no. Yeah. So it's kind of like you would think everything's smooth. And even though he was convinced himself, and we truly didn't think that he was finna do that shit. Like we really thought he had let it go in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So, but he still did it. They put a hole in our wall and shit. So it was just like, and we put him out. And then we really ain't fuck with him no more after that. Cause it was just goofy as hell, bro. You don't even live here and you came and just like fucked up the vibe and our shit. Now our roommate looking at us funny, thinking we knew the shit was gonna happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably was really confused about it too. So it was that shit. We like he fucked up the dynamic of the crib. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that was
and we
extra
had
as
we
hell.
had to live that right, G. And it was like, bro, you ain't even finna do no jail time or nothing like that. Granted, at the time he ain't know because he had just got out from getting,
Mhm.
you know, he got bailed out. So, like I said, I don't know if that's really bro code, but to me, it was just kind of like, why you lying to your guys to fight one of the guys? I don't know. It was
Yeah.
just weird. It was weird.
Yeah, that's when you get kicked out the bro group.
Yeah, it's
Like-
like we can't trust you, nigga. You just starting shit
Yeah,
because
that-
you feel like it.
That's a violation, man. You don't do no stupid shit like that.
Yeah,
don't
I
do no-
couldn't believe it.
Yo, that's how you not become the bro. Anything that make you not be the bro no more, that's violation of bro code. Anything that make niggas be like, we done with your ass, that's violation of bro code. 9 times out of 10, because you done doing some fishy ass shit. You out here just
Yeah.
punching people, or you around here just stealing from people that fuck with you and shit like that, or you gotta go, man. We ain't even finna talk. We cool. We ain't gotta fight it out, but you can't hang with us no more. That's it. That's
shit.
it.
He said, no, you know what's funny? Like, I wasn't mad at this because it wasn't his fault. This same nigga, he took a female right from under my feet without trying though.
Mhm.
And this it feeds into this whole girls love bad boys thing because that's who that nigga
Right.
was. So I met this girl just one day walking down the street. I think I saw her outside of Domino's or some shit. Got her number, everything. You know, she seemed like she was feeling me or whatever. So I think I invited her to the crib later that night. And I think all of us went out to a party or something. Bro, and I think she vibed with him at the party or some shit. Mind you, I pulled her. She was feeling me. She was in my face at the pregame and everything, bro. We come back and I'm thinking I'm finna crack. Bro, she fucked this man on our couch in the living room while I was in the back looking crazy.
In the back.
I was in my room and she fucked him on our couch. I'm talking loud too. She was loud as fuck about it. I'm like,
She was in the room sour as hell.
I was in the room blue. Cause I'm telling you, I knew I was finna hit. And I was just in the room like, damn, this is crazy. Cause he wasn't like, I know he even talked to me like, bro, she in my face. I'm like, G, I'm not finna be like it's you can have her because clearly she's thirsty.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna even do all that for a girl I just met or whatever. But before that, I knew I was finna hit, so I was super blue, man. That shit was crazy.
Did y'all see her again? Did he hit it
Yeah,
quick?
she's
She's coming around.
Maybe one more time. She came around. She tried to apologize. I'm like, shorty, gone. Like, no.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Like, I know that was. She said, I don't remember the exact words, but she was basically like, you know, it was basically like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen like that. And I'm like, whatever, I'm not.
Start that conversation. You like, I'm finna go. You know what? He might be in here. Hey, look. I didn't mean to suck his dick on y'all couch. Right there where you sitting there. Oh, fuck.
Bro,
that's
it was
ridiculous.
the wildest shit. She was
Hold
new to
on.
college too, so she ain't give a fuck about nothing.
Hold on. I'm back.
You good. You know, just play our little music.
I had to get my dime sack. You just gonna play who music?
No, I would say no for the audio. Just play our little music. You know.
Oh yeah, but whew, shit. What the fuck next?
You ever had a girl took right from under you? In that type of sense.
When I was young, I couldn't get no girls. When I was young, like
For
in
real?
grade, I could get them, but I wasn't getting all the girls when I was like in 6th grade. When I got older, that's when I became Mr. Bitches though. When I got older, like, when I got older, because all the niggas I knew that was like fucking with a lot of bitches when we was young, that when it didn't count, like at 13 and shit, they weren't really getting a lot of girls when we got older. Cause a lot of them, as we got older, them was just like lame ass niggas. Like they couldn't dress in high school and shit like that. They wasn't funny. Like they didn't have shit going for them. Like they just like in like 7th and 8th grade, they might have been cool. Cause you know we was probably wearing uniform or some shit, and they had some new shoes all the time or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But once we got out them uniforms, nigga, and that motherfucking personality and that motherfucking outfit had to matter. A lot of niggas lost, man. That's when I came through. That's when I came through shining. Like Like,
about shining.
I done took niggas bitches before though.
You be like, look, this me.
You know what? I did. I take that back. This girl I'm cool with right now, she cool as hell. I ain't gonna say her name because she probably listen to this one day. She fuck with a lot of stuff I do. Like I had made a post on Facebook. She ain't comment on it, but I made a post on Facebook and it was like I shared a post, not made a post. And it was like what music artist was you on before they blew up? And I was like, literally everybody, right? And like I was like, if you know me, yeah, I was like, if you know me, then you know I'm probably not lying or whatever. And she was but a couple people had commented and she had sent me a message and I was like, my bad. I'm trying to roll this up and I'm trying to tell the story. But she had sent me a message and she was like, yeah, you do be up on all the new rappers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what the fuck? It was her though. So I was fucking dating her and shit. And then she just broke up with me out of nowhere. And she was like, yeah, I don't want to go with nobody, right? Then like I'm telling Trail, Trail told me after that, he was like, nope, she fucking with somebody else. I was like, what? No, because I was so young. See this, I am gonna get on this after I get on this. So I was like, she wasn't talking to nobody or whatever. But like the next day, this bitch had a whole new boyfriend.
Next day, literally?
Like the next day. If it wasn't the next day, it was the day after that. I was like, wow. Then the nigga wanted to fight me for no reason. No reason. Nigga talking about some, I don't like him. For what? You can have her, boy. What's wrong with you, boy? You think I'm finna fight her, boy?
It's boy, like she already gone.
All these girls, boy. You
that's tripping. Lame as hell.
That is. But that's when that's why I be so aggressive, because that's when I was like little, and that's when I'm still little, but that's when I was in high school, so I wasn't even 5'7" or nothing. I was like 5'4". And so niggas just wanna just do shit. At my high school, they just want to do shit to look tough. They want to, I'm finna fight him, this nigga little. Like, and it's like, no, it ain't finna go down like that. What the fuck wrong with you, dickhead? Like, you finna get beat up. What the fuck wrong with you, boy? You thought it was like that, huh? Because I come up in here with little crease polos on, boy, I finna fuck you up on my life, man. That shit was crazy, man. But he tried to, and motherfuckers told me, I was like, bro, you don't even want to go there because, you know what I'm saying? Everybody I was hanging with, they was like, man, we gon' get on you. His ass fell right the fuck back though. But yeah, man, like, man, I ain't trying to sound cocky or nothing shit like that. But when I was in high school, like, I was hanging with them niggas, man. I'm talking, my niggas was out there flipping security guards for me and shit. No lie, shout out to my nigga Byron. My nigga Byron, bro. Motherfucker, this one, Omar and them got jumped. Yeah, Omar and them got jumped at the bowling alley. And
wait,
you remember I told you
jumped at the bowling alley?
Yep, it was me, Omar, Buddy, Jeff.
They got jumped, or they? I thought they were all
fought. Yeah, well, shit. They swarmed their truck so quick, but they swarmed the truck. You know, we go to a bowling alley.
Was it the niggas that was in my school fighting them again?
Nah, it was a nigga that went to my school.
Oh, this is some other shit.
Yeah,
this was outside of that shit that happened to us. Oh,
this one. Omar, I don't know if you remember. Omar went to this nigga house and fought that nigga, but. Them niggas swarmed the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to school with all these niggas by myself. Like, man, I see one of these niggas, I tee up on his ass in the cafeteria. My man's Byron get up, he ready to go. Security come over there. Byron like 6'3". Byron, what you want? Flip security on the table. We finna get busy in the whole cafeteria. My whole table, they all stand up. We finna rumble in the motherfucking cafeteria. And actually, no, they ain't. All motherfucking security coming up, tagging the motherfuckers, boy. Dude ass catch me in the hallway. They got my arms behind my back like I'm a motherfucking prisoner and shit. Damn, bro. I wasn't even trying to move on y'all and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And this. Boy, we see their ass at a basketball game. Dude must have told his brother that's like, dude was like my size. So I knew I was going to beat the shit out of him. Mm-hmm. But he had a brother that was like 6'1". He gonna tell his brother at the motherfucking game time, but yeah, that's still, man, I don't know if you see my homies, but I'm like the only little one. My man's Big Marv who I used to hang with, like, his name is like, the nigga is like 6'6", G. Like, I seen him pick a nigga up that was like 5'10", like this, threw him over a gate, took the man gun on my grandma. The man pulled a pipe out. Big Marv, give me that. His hand's so big, G. His hand so fucking big, he just grabbed the gun. throw the gun, pick this nigga sweat up, and throw him over the gate. But I had Big Marv with me. He had his big brother and shit. He wanted, yeah. Big Marv must have, yeah, what's up? Yeah, man. Man, I was running with them niggas up in high school, man. Like, for real. But, man, there's a lot of.
Well, y'all ass was on some WWE shit.
Man, that was my man's them. They was motherfucking, they was big as hell, and they was, all they ass was like some street niggas and shit. I just used to just be hanging with their ass because I was funny and shit. I was funny. And I knew how to footwork and hoop and shit. But,
yeah. Let you know how to footwork, motherfuckers. I hate you.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say about the women and shit, cause I was getting on it. What the fuck? Where was I finna go, man?
Just finna go with saying either you took somebody or somebody got took from you, but you.
The girl, yeah. I was talking about the girl. So I often say something about women and fuck, I lost my train of thought, man. Telling this story, man. I got geeked up thinking about Big Marv throwing sweat over that gate.
Throwing niggas over gates.
But that's the night I got maced too. That night, that was I don't know if I told you. I think I told you the night I got maced. I got on y'all said, man, I got maced tonight. Like some shit. I don't know if I told you.
Man. I don't know if I remember that.
I got maced, man. It was that same night because we was finna fight their ass in the parking lot. And the motherfucking police, it was snowing. They sprayed that mace gun in the air, and I wiped the snow out my eye, and there was mace on it, on my glove. I mean, on my coat, and
oh shit,
man, right in my eye, man, and your face smells straight like pepper. So I'm letting y'all know right now, for the nigga that got mace, don't get maced, bro. You ain't gonna cry no shit like that, but man, look, you ain't gonna be able to see. They threw me in the backseat like a bag of luggage, Joe. I was like, I can't see. My nigga Scruggs grabbed my coat like this. He opened his back seat and threw me in the back like this and took me in the house and drove me to. I'm in the back seat just rolling around and shit like this till I get to the crib because I can't see and there ain't in no seatbelt. I'm just laying down, just rolling in that bitch like one of them motherfucking taquitos at 7-Eleven on the griller. I'm just rolling. Then folks get me in the house. They take me in the house like I got shot and shit. My grandma panicking like it's two niggas, one nigga on one arm. One nigga on the other arm and leg carrying me in there. I go, what happened? I got maced. Man, she just sat the fuck down. She just determined it was my fault why I got maced. It's like, oh, okay, you did some shit, huh? What you do? I'm damn. Where's the assistance?
The assistant, right? I can't see.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Speaking of assistance, I don't know what these OnlyFans girls gonna do. Y'all gonna have to hop up on that P-Hub. Because come October, they slapping that shit. I just seen a girl that I know that went to high school that got OnlyFans, and she ain't been on her Instagram in like a year. So as this announcement came out, I seen her on Instagram like, y'all missed me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man, Scout's honor. I'm not lying.
Oh, my God. It's a girl I went to high school with. She a stripper. She literally just started talking about some y'all's gonna stop asking me to make an OnlyFans. And then she like posted her OnlyFans like, okay, she made it type shit.
Right.
And now he'll ask for you better make some money real quick.
Man, I ain't even mad at the OnlyFans girls. I'm just more like upset with the dudes is paying for this shit. Like, I just don't get it.
You know, bro, that's a good point, and that's something I've been thinking too. Like, we can't, like you said, we can't be mad at women for making money the way they can make money because they can make money in ways in a lot more ways than we could.
That go
so
with
it is what it is.
Yeah.
What they go with what?
They go with just because they do OnlyFans don't mean they're a hoe. It's just stupid fucking niggas out there. There's niggas paying for feet pictures, like
right. And I think that's the bigger issue than what the women do. Like, you know, some niggas would be like, you with girls, we promoting this culture where women could be hoes and loose and blah 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 and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to think about the motherfuckers that's enabling it. Like, did you remember the Blue Jasmine girl that was like, yeah, my ex pays for the rent in my car and we're not together no more? You remember that?
No, but he a goofy.
Yeah, so and it's like motherfuckers was questioning her like, why do you think that that's okay? But it's like, why is he doing that shit? Like,
goofy, man.
Why it's the niggas that's paying for this shit? Like, to me, paying for sex is different because I feel like, you know, that's tangible at the very fucking least. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think you can get your rocks off. Say you do like feet. I'm sure a girl that's like letting you pay the fuck will like let you touch her feet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like you can get a lot in that package. So but to just pay for women to like, cause they exist more or less in a sense, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, that shit is weird. Like the shit like dude paying her rent and shit after they done broke up. She's like, cause he's just nice and cause he got it for me. You can't just put me out. I don't give a fuck. I'm not with you no more. Get the fuck out. I could rent this bitch out and make some money back. She like he got it like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if I was Jeff Bezos. I'm not paying for shit. For you to stay in my shit. I would even break you off some money to get your shit together out of my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like if I got it like that and I break up with you, but I was paying your car note and I'm taking the car and I'm paying for where you stay, I'll pay for you to get on your feet if I got it like that. Cause if you was, I'm not gonna make you homeless, period. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna pay for you to live somewhere. I'm not. You can get on your feet. But that shit goofy. And that's what I'm saying. The niggas that enable that shit is worse than the women that take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? That shit I can't see myself.
The only way I could see anybody really, like for me to understand paying for OnlyFans is like, if you got some type of personal attachment to her, like say there's some girl you used to fuck, right? Like, let's say like this is the favorite person you used to fuck, right? Mm-hmm. And like you can't fuck her no more. Like you watch her porn, you know what I'm saying? But
maybe that shit might make you cry.
You might, depending on, it might, you know what I'm saying? But if this was just like a jump off, you was fucking and it was your favorite fuck or something like that, then but or like it's somebody like, I don't know, man. I just can't see myself going on there being like, ooh, her? Like, cause I done been on there before and I look right out of curiosity and it's just like, you don't know what you're getting. Like some of these girls.
Dude, I was wondering that. Do you know what you're getting?
No, man, just say videos and photos. You might be paying $20 a month. This bitch upload a video for 15 seconds. Like, you're not getting your dub. You know, Bank of America, I did not try to do that $20 on OnlyFans. Send that back.
And that's the thing, too. You done paid it, and now you got a month of probably some bullshit.
A month of some bullshit is what it could be. Because you know what? Whenever I do watch porn or something like that, I only like the ones that show you the preview of the video. I don't like that you gotta click on the video and then fast. Like, I don't even like this. Like the preview. If the preview don't get me, I'm not watching this shit.
Oh
like,
you talking about when you hover and then it shows clips?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely take it.
If it don't got that, I just be like. Because this could just be a nice shot, right? Exactly. Because they be having ads and shit, and then it's risky. Because my man's, he clicked on one of them, like trying to get through shit, and then added some shit to his calendar and shit like that. And he had to.
Oh my God, that happened to me, G.
You gotta pay attention. You gotta hit cancel.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know if it was a porn site, bro, but I did something like that to where I was clicking some shit and like my calendar got filled with a bunch of shit.
It ain't always porn that do that.
You couldn't even like delete it. I don't even think it was porn. That's the thing. I don't think it was porn.
Do you still got it on your phone? I take it.
No, man, I don't. But it happened to me more than once actually. So I knew it wasn't porn because it was probably a mistake I didn't realize I was making. So I think I know what it was. My stupid ass was trying to. I was trying to claim free shit in a mobile game in a game.
Oh, yep.
And, you know, it'd be like go on this, like download this app, and you can get.
I can see that happening.
The currency for free. And it was one of those instances, and it filled my calendar up with a bunch of shit. I was so upset, bro.
What'd you do? Just restart your phone?
I don't know what the fuck I did. I don't know what I did, man. I think I just like deleted shit. I don't know what I did, but
they can happen for sure. They can happen for sure. So ain't nobody trying to risk all of that just to see a motherfucking movie that's ass just because it had a nice picture. So no, I can't do it. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Damn.
You know what don't get talked about, bro?
What?
Why don't nobody talk about the after sex piss you take? Nobody
talked about it when I was in high school.
But niggas, like, I feel like I know it's a thing, but I feel like nobody talks about it. Like,
you talking about girls or boys? I hope girls.
Us. Oh. No.
Yeah.
Not even after sex. The after nut piss.
Yeah.
Where your shit is multi-directional.
Yeah, that shit shoot everywhere. That should be like. I guess it's nut clogged in there.
Yeah, I think the tracks be like confused.
Yeah, it be like
it ain't shift over yet. So your piss be everywhere. Cause bro, like I had told my lady one day. I told her I was like, man, sometimes I be fucking up the toilet seat. She like, how? I'm like, cause when you piss after you nut, you
It go
don't go in
everywhere.
one place. She was
Yeah,
like, what? I was like, yeah, that's the thing. Like a lot of times after you nut, like you don't have control of where your piss go. And I'm
You
like,
don't.
I be in there cleaning thoroughly. Little do you know.
I just want to say shout out to Nasir Jones for having #1 album in America. I told
What
y'all.
is that under?
I
Where
forgot
you
where
see
it's
that?
posted. He posted it. It's on like one of them damn charts. But
That album was nice, man. I'm not a Nas fan, but I really like that album. And you ain't never. I saw people's debating. I'm like, to me, this
Let's
is
go.
better than the first King's Disease.
It is.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all probably want to just say that because it won a Grammy and it was, you know.
Well, this was gonna win some.
But this motherfucker was nice.
Nas just put. He just put. Where is this? #1 King's Disease. Hit Boy, thank you. This is on. I think this Apple Music is on #1 in the country. He beat Billy English. I don't know who the fuck what they make, but I know they big shit. But he beat all these niggas out. But
damn.
Shit, I know. So I know Nas' personality because I really like Nas. I watched his interview with Charlamagne like I'm a minute ago, but it was the old one. And he was like, Nas, he was like, how did you feel about your acting in Belly? Because you know Nas don't have emotion. So he was like, Nas like, which mean he was like, when you got shot, he's like, I got shot. he was like, you just storm in the house like, T, let's go to Africa. Like, he's like, there's no emotion or nothing involved. He was like, you know what? And I was like, they kept yelling at me like, you need to pull it together or you're gonna be out of here. And he was like, I just kept doing me. And that's how he ended up standing there looking like that because he didn't want to change how he is. But
he didn't change.
My point is, I just seen a IG post on Nas and he was rapping his song and like he was out of his body. Like he was really excited.
Like you saying like you could just see it.
You could tell he was really excited and happy. Like he's smiling and shit. Like, cause Nas really don't. If you even watch his concerts, like I want to go to a Nas concert, but I know it ain't gonna be shit. Like, fam, just stand there and rap. Like,
yeah, that's how I be
really
feeling,
crazy.
Bro. It'd be like certain artists you can love them to death, but you don't prefer. Like, I love Rhapsody, but I don't see myself going to a concert.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't see it, and I think certain artists, I think they even know that though. I think they know that.
But Nas, he ain't a performer like that. But when he was performing that song in the car, I was like, son made it. He happy as shit. He like, cause man, somebody try to debate talking about Nas one great album every 10 years, and I'm just like, bro, he been dropping heat low key for like the last 4 years. Every year he dropped the album. Like the only one that I think is more controversial is the one with Kanye that niggas just saying that they was like, yeah, I don't like it like that.
What was that?
The Nasir album. And it had the Slick Rick on there. I like that album a lot.
It or something?
Kanye produced it. He produced the whole album.
Oh, okay.
And I liked it. Then he had that Lost Tapes too. Then he had that King's Disease. Then King's Disease. What the fuck? I was just looking up on here because I was finna debate him, but I don't be debating niggas on Facebook no more. I just be letting niggas have all this stupid.
I just was arguing with a motherfucker about this damn Shazam movie that they think exists and shit.
Didn't I see you that picture this morning? Did I see your picture this morning?
Nah,
I didn't. I meant to. Because it was a picture.
The fake cover.
Nah, it was the fake cover, but it was like see, the government don't want us to know about this movie. I was like, well, no, here you go. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I meant to send it to you this morning, but I got so fucking busy. It's like Sinbad convinces Shazam movie was real. Somebody shared it and said, so the government covered up the movie and going to kill whoever has the last copies. Why don't they
want us to see it? Get the fuck out of it. She probably serious.
She is serious as fuck.
She probably serious. And people don't know that Sinbad is being sarcastic in these damn videos. I swear people stupid. People so fucking stupid, and it's baffling to me. Like, I noticed the internet has a lot of truth, but like, why do y'all...
Oh, fuck.
Like, why do y'all just take it and act like it's gospel?
To be honest, that movie is real. and the government
You don't do that.
The government really wants to hide it because there's so much key information in there. They don't want you to know that genies exist. They don't want you to know that Sinbad, a black man, was a genie. They don't want you to know that was the first genie. So they hide in the movies.
Speaking of Kanye, did you going to the release party?
Am I going? I'm poor. I can't afford that shit.
Poor, bro. One of my bros, he pulled it up. The ticket started $300.
Poor. I ain't
that
doing
was
that.
The cheapest one was $300.
I ain't going no nosebleed for no $300. I'm gonna have Don DeFest right in my fucking living room or in my truck on my way while I'm at work. As soon as that shit drop,
let the record show that his album didn't drop that day. The next day after we did that episode.
I still got faith. I got faith this is gonna be a good album.
I hope it. Shit, it better be.
I hope it's a vinyl.
Better be.
I hope he drop a vinyl.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
I mean,
I was gonna say, like, to be honest, who hasn't had one?
I be some niggas that ain't drop vinyls. This nigga J. Cole, bitch ass, still ain't drop no vinyl.
None of his shit. I could have sworn I saw Forest Hill Drive's a vinyl in Target.
Now Forest Hills, no, those. I'm talking about the new album. You would think now at the peak of fucking vinyls peaking like that, you would think he would be on it. Like Vince Staples shit sold out. Like I couldn't get that, but this Bodie James shit, I'm finna grab that. This as soon as it drop, it's a couple joints that I gotta get that drop. I want Nas shit, but Nas shit don't ship to February. If you pre-order King's Disease 2, it don't ship to February.
Is it because it's too many orders to fulfill? Or
no, man. I don't know why they do vinyls like that. So they'll release an album, then they'll release the vinyl, and it'll come out like 6 months later, and it'd be like, it's stupid to me because it's like you knew you was gonna sell the vinyls. Why didn't you just press them beforehand so you could just sell them? You know, now you got niggas waiting. Like I'm in this vinyl group and everybody be cracking jokes. They was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Bodie James and Alchemist whenever it drop on vinyl. I'm gonna pay for it today, and I won't get it to March next year. Like, it's disgusting sometimes.
Yeah, that's a long ass time.
That's how Benny the Butcher was. That's how all my Conways was. My Conway vinyls was. They took forever. I bought them, and I ain't get them for like 4 months later.
No,
mind you, that the one of them wasn't cheap. One of them was like $140. You want that shit right away, like. But that's all I got so far. I don't have nothing else. I ain't even been able to look on the internet to see if niggas even say or do nothing stupid.
Ain't nothing really been going on the internet for real. Like same old shit. Who gets their food first on the dinner table? Who pays? Who's the head of the household? Who makes the most money? And and the government. What I do? How do you? Oh, I do want your opinion. How do you feel about like they said like? New York is on some like if you're not vaccinated, you can't do shit. Like you can't go into certain places, shit. Like you got to prove you vaccinated to do certain shit. Like how you feel about that? Because to me that shit kind of wild. I get it, but at the same time, there's so many other things that you could pass off that nobody care about just because it's not a pandemic, but it's just as detrimental, if not worse.
Like what?
You know what I'm saying? Like tuberculosis. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that we get shots for, vaccinations for, basically. Right. Like all of the things we get vaccinations for are very deadly.
Right.
COVID's not that deadly, but
I think for the most part you gotta get them shots and shit though. Like you can't go to school, you can't do shit without them.
No, for sure. Yeah. But you can't, but you don't have to get it. Like can't nobody make you get that shit. Like
you don't, but homes,
you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers grow up and catch measles and shit because they ain't get it.
But you know,
didn't let them.
Do you know like when you get certain jobs, they make you get physical and shit. You like, like my job, they make you do a urinalysis and shit to make sure you ain't got no fucking crazy shit going on with your body and shit.
No facts. Like, I don't know how they get around it. I don't know, but it's possible.
I mean, I don't think you can really get certain. You can't do everything you want like that. You can live without, you know what I'm saying? You can get, but you ain't gonna be able to get every job, or your kids ain't gonna be able to get in every school. You know.
Well, actually, I was gonna say it's mainly school. When you think about it, though, jobs ain't really on that, except for like ones where you work with kids and shit.
Yeah, well, no, that's not true because some jobs
I've never had people check for shots.
That's what I'm saying.
When I work with kids.
Saying like when you. Well, yeah, but there's other jobs like they definitely go give you a urinalysis. You know what I'm saying, to check your body for all types of stuff. And also, I do know that who the fuck else? Also, like even some colleges, you know what I'm saying, won't let you get in without. So it's just like that's what I'm saying. Like you're not gonna be able to get every job because you have to go to college for some of these jobs. So you're definitely not gonna be able to get there unless you do some online schooling or something like that. But I do know what other job give you. I don't know the whole list of jobs they give you physicals, but like a lot of jobs like they do that, like they do health checks and shit like that. Matter of fact, it's one job in St. Louis. It's a hospital. These niggas don't even allow you to smoke cigarettes. So like they'll give you a tobacco test, and
wait till that shit illegal.
And if you fail, then you can get fired. Like my man's had to stop smoking cigarettes just because he worked at Barnes Jewish Hospital.
But so you cool with them being like, well, you can't come eat in this restaurant if you're not vaccinated?
If it make them feel better, because it's New York. New York's so fucking populated. It's millions of people in there. That's like, man, I was in the store the other day, right? You know, we had before tomorrow, we had that you can wear your mask and you want to shit. And I was in the store, and there was like so many people in there coughing, and I just was like, see, when you give niggas options, sometimes they don't always do the best shit, and it's just like, why? If you coughing and you don't want to wear a mask, just don't come in the store. Like it just make perfect sense. Like why are you doing? Now you got everybody on edge. You coughing, you grabbing the bread. Now I don't want no bread, and like it's like every aisle niggas was coughing, and I just was like. Bro, like
that's nuts. If you saw it, multiple
I was with my girl, and we both was in there talking about it. Like this is just like, and then like even at my job, so like they just made us wear masks at our job, and there was people in there that was like, it's this dude that got like all these political signs on his truck, and he's all like. What the fuck he say? Biden make bad decisions or some shit. And then it's like I saw a dude with a shirt and it had "fuck Biden" and the F was like an AK and a K was an AK. They didn't wear that he didn't wear that to work, but I seen him later on like at Walmart and he had that shirt. At Walmart. But yeah, even in my training, he was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. That's stupid as fuck. And then like he tells me, he's like, yeah, I got COVID once, and then my girl got COVID. Then he was like, then my mom was scared to see us. We couldn't see her for like a year because she was scared, and then we ended up getting COVID right when she was finna get ready to see us. So she trauma. I'm just like, and you out here talking about you don't want to wear a mask, like make it make sense. I'm not saying the mask is going to save your life at all, but I mean, come on, if you're doing all that, like, but that's why I'm not vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? If they told me that, then I'll just be like, you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I guess. I mean, because at this point, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the vaccination is really.
I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think that it's not gonna. I think the worst is over, basically. I could be very, very fucking wrong because this Delta strain, who knows, and it's affected everybody, supposedly. It's just, to me, I don't know. It's like, to prove you vaccinated to get into certain places, there's so many other... Like, imagine how shitty you look if, like, something else spread at your establishment. Just because, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird because it's like, you segregating people off this vaccination, off this new-ass disease that's not as deadly as, you know, people want to make it seem like it is. Say, and it's just like,
I think it's from the stats, because the stats is like, even my girl, she work at the hospital, and she said like all the people in there that got COVID is all unvaccinated people for the most part. And then like from what I know is like that's how the virus mutated, because it was like mixing with unvaccinated people. That's why they was like, as soon as like they opened it up and was like, niggas can do whatever the fuck.
But like, when do you know? When is it okay? You know what I'm saying? Like people,
I don't know.
It's too soon. I'm like, yeah, like motherfuckers, like why people look, why y'all so ready to take y'all mask off? They like it's too soon. I'm like, well, when is it? When is it not gonna be too soon? Because I feel like there's never. I don't think
niggas should never take that.
It'll never have 100% of the population vaccinated. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
So when do you think it'll be okay?
I don't think it's going to be okay.
Percentages are going to get to a peak, and then
I don't think it's going to be okay until like they can get it to like a real stable place. Like niggas ain't going to stop being leery of this shit, and then even after that, it's gonna take years. Niggas ain't finna just be like, ain't no COVID cases came in the year and be like, and niggas gonna be totally like, okay. It's still gonna be niggas like, I don't know, bro. Like I noticed in all the black neighborhoods when they said we could not wear masks, all the black people were still wearing masks. And then when I went to white neighborhoods, it was no white people wearing masks for real. And like my homeboy told me, he said they didn't turn this mask shit into like some political shit. And I was like, you kind of right. Cause this niggas like, where's my right to not wear a mask? And it's just like, yeah, it is. And you know what I'm saying? And other niggas like, well, just wear a mask so you can protect yourself and others. And they like, is my right to not wear a mask? And it's just like,
oh, all
right,
fucking, so, we know that, but nobody said you had to.
I think that's a big
thing to do.
Yeah, I think that's a big step for niggas to step on right now is to just be like, that's one way you could be seen is you don't even got to say nothing for the most part. In some areas, I mean, for me, like when I go to white neighborhoods, I think that for the most part, I either think they think that like they vaccinated and won't shit happen, or they think that they like this is my political stance. Cause I don't really know no black people saying that shit like it's my right to not. I know niggas saying like I just don't want to wear a mask. But I
was gonna say nobody black people is not making that shit political.
Yeah. So like I said, I'd be seeing political shit. Like man, I don't dislike white people, but I just don't fully understand white people all the time. Like I don't be feeling okay. Like I don't like going to straight white neighborhoods because I know it'd be shit like that going on. It's like I was in a white Target and it's just like I'm the only person with a mask on in this bitch. I'm like, even the workers didn't have no mask on, and I'm just like, what do y'all probably think like I'm some super Biden supporter or some shit like that, or you know, it's just, and when you get to these white neighborhoods, you really do see the shit. They still got like Trump flags in their yard. I mean, signs in their yard, on their car, God. And it's just like.
I went to my homie wedding a few weeks ago, bro, and where the fuck was this place? It was, man, I don't know what the fuck the name of this city was, but it was like 50 minutes like west of here, and we drove. It was a white ass neighborhood, like a sundown town. So the houses was getting more and more Republican as we like. I'm seeing American flags on every other house, bro, and it was getting a little. I'm like, man, why y'all so damn patriotic out here? And then, bro, we passed the house that screamed "fuck everybody." Them motherfuckers had a life-size cardboard cutout of Trump on their lawn, bro. The biggest MAGA country flag I've ever seen. That motherfucker said MAGA country. Bro, they had so much shit on their lawn that I couldn't even read it all. Yeah. All I know is I saw a big MAGA country, a bunch of flags with different shit on it, and a Trump cardboard cutout on the front. Bro, how committed can you be to probably leave that out every day or take it in and out when it rains and shit? What about does that sit out there when it rains? Are you constantly getting up every day and putting this cardboard cutout in the front of your lawn?
Man.
And clearly they ain't worried about nobody doing nothing to it because this motherfuckers would probably feel the same way around there.
Like, I just think ain't nothing wrong with, your political stance, but like when I see like white people do that especially in the affluent, when they do that in like neighborhoods with money, I just think I could be wrong. I just think they look at people without money a whole lot differently. I just be thinking like they judgmental to like, cause it's just like, to do all of that, it's just like, why?
What are you trying to say?
It's like
what's the point?
You compensating somewhere or something like that. So I guess you doing all that, and like you so short minded, you probably just be like, oh, that nigga ain't got no money. He dumb. He lazy. That's why I think them when they say white people be thinking like, oh, they're lazy. They need money. Them the type of people who I be thinking that. So I just don't never feel comfortable around. I see all that. Now I don't think white people with money like that, but when you start having money, you want to throw all their flags and shit because. People with money don't give no fuck about a lot of shit. They just want to make some more money. But you making money and you want to make it a point to show your political views about.
It's their way to feel above.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like you said, the overcompensation. It's kind of like they probably aren't happy. The thing is, this wasn't a poor neighborhood. It wasn't a poor neighborhood. So it's not like I'm sure that whoever lived there is probably doing okay. So usually I expect that shit from the poor people. You know, that's my issue with like black people can't be racist, because racism is just about thinking you better than somebody, because then you're saying a trailer trash person can't come out and be like, fuck you niggers, I hate black people, and with your logic they can't be racist, right?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about. I don't dig into that whole, because
No,
it's so confusing for me.
It ain't, bro. Them motherfuckers want to confuse you about it, but but all I'm saying is, like you said, it's kind of weird, because it's like you were saying, like, what are you trying to prove at this point? Because especially being well off, like this wasn't no rinky-dink town, so it's like, why
What's
do you
your point
feel
of
like
doing
you
all that?
gotta have all that shit out? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah, but outside of these crazy folks, we'll have more. Hopefully Florida does something next week coming up.
You funny as hell.
Have to be out here, because I told my girl Florida was retarded, and ever since then she's just been saying all the stupid shit Florida do. So hopefully Florida do something. You know, y'all might have a motherfucking pet alligator like y'all have before, or some shit like that. Y'all might try to make y'all own little country within like 1 block of Florida. Y'all just do crazy shit in Florida. Y'all might flood y'all block. Who knows, man? Talking about y'all want to make one street in Florida a boat only street. Like, who knows what the fuck Florida up to? But I ain't got nothing else. We're about to get ready to wrap it up. You got something else?
Follow my gaming channel, Logic's Lens Gaming. Subscribe to our YouTube, Cultural Conversations.
Yep. And Copper Drop dropping this Sunday. Yeah, I got like 3 people coming. I got Mouse, Ryan, and Lil Al. 6 o'clock Sunday. Oh shit! I'm telling y'all, like, that's what time it is. That's time we recording it.
See it.
Yeah. But that's it. It's your boy Steph.
And this Logic. Speak to what you know. Be open to what you don't. And remember, nothing applies to everyone but life and death. This is Cultural Conversations. Be safe.
Be safe. Peace.